So watch you
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Iran have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that gets things running. Clearly not happy with that. Boxall. Can he spark a counter here? Played out to the right. That's very neat. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cuts out the pass. Boxall. Up towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a good ball through. Defending of the desperate variety. Played it again. And that has been cleared. Boxall. Aim forwards. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Could move up a gear here. He's through here. And he's onside. Clears it away. And the counter-attack is on for Iran. Ball comes in, deftly away. Shot, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the pass is intercepted. Moved on forwards. Oh, shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Taremi really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Does well to get it back. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. Iran, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And it's played forward. Oh, this looks sharp. Taremi is onto it in a flash. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hit into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
That's a throw. Boxall. Boxall. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that's nice. Well read, and the danger is averted. Do have a chance to counter here. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well manoeuvred.
Iran couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Across it goes. Tries to get it clear. Big chance, corner. In he goes again! And he's there to clear it.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Wood. That looks a good ball through. Header! That's a lovely, neat pass. Boxall. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Wood. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Boxall. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's the throw. Boxall. Lofted upfield. Out to the right. Wood. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Played out wide. Climbs up big! Hits it again, but still no joy.
New Zealand really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
That pass has been well intercepted. Boxall. And it's played forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Taremi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is a great pick out. He's in a great position. Oh, sweet feet. Lovely. Taremi! Could be danger here. There's the shot! And that has been cleared. Aim forwards. Boxall. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He can get that clear. And he's searching through. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. that has gone horribly wrong. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Taremi is onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. Looking for a decent ball in. There are a few waiting for it. Aim forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he'll shoot here! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear. It's a threatening ball. And that was very necessary. Aimed in towards the centre. And they've got rid. And they can counter here. Ward. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Now it's Wood. Out to the left it goes. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Taremi chasing after it. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good spread. It'll be a throw-in. Fired deep towards the back post. Now here's the delivery. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A game of real excitement to wallow in, Peter. They've got a shoot-on-sight policy in operation, and here's the more.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Iran have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
There's the header! It's in!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Taremi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Taremi! That is good strength. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's on a charge. Well timed, excellent interception. Little doubt, that is a foul. That has found him in acres of space. And the finish! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well read, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Over to the left. The referee's awarded a free kick. Wood. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries to get it clear. Played out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Played into the middle. Aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. That is lovely. He has found a way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to dink it through. Boxall. Just about up to the hour now. Play for a throw. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the right. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. Wood tries to get it clear. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, good spread. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
New Zealand clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Taremi, played in with some mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Played out to the right. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Moved on forwards. Taremi. That has been knocked clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cross goes in there. Keeper's dealt with that. Defending of the desperate variety. Gets into some space, and that's aimed into the middle. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Can he latch on to this? Wood does really well to win the ball there. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. This is gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's hoisted clear. Aim forwards. Oh, played right into his path. Taremi. And that is out of play. Wins the duel this time. That looks a good ball through. And the counter is on. He is through here. Chance for a shot! Can he stop it going out? That's going to go a long way. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, they could break here. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And the keeper has it. That's been drilled forward. And here's Taremi. Oh, it's played into the area. Time for a change in personnel. "75 minutes played. The ball is loose and the chase is on."
New Zealand really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That is a little undercooked. And it's played forward. So who's he picking out? And that has been clubbed away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Iran clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Cleared without complication.
New Zealand really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Iran making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Aim forwards, clipped into space. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
They'll have one final crack at it. Plenty to aim at here. What shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
New Zealand, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Taremi! That's a real chance missed.
Taremi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Clears it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
There's the delivery.
Iran clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. That might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Wood. Now who's going to be first to this? That's tidy. Here's the chance to cross. That's a cute ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's on his way. And here's the chance to counter. Wood. Out to the right. Played back in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It is quite a run he's making here. Chance here to counter. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Boxall. Cross goes in there. And out it comes again. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.